We all like somebody 6 feet and over. We do. But what I've noticed in my dating experience is the niggas that's 5'10" and under that actually have cars and cribs.
Zero.
I like my short king.
How tall are you?
5'9".
Pretty stallions, cause she 5'9". They coming on the internet advocating for us now? What is going on in 2026?
And in the spirit of honesty, I think it's time for me to just admit that I love short kings.
I'm 5'3". If I have to jump to kiss you, like, if I need a step stool to kiss you, you're probably a little too tall for my taste.
God knew what he was doing. God knew he couldn't make them tall and fine, so he had to make them short and fine.
Really? You got it? Let me hold you up. Oh.
Guys are dead ass short. Like, all the good looking, I'm talking about good looking, nice clear skin, probably got the locks, the braid down, clean cuts, dressed neat, like has a job intact, goes to the gym. They always are under 5'9". And I don't have nothing, I don't have nothing against my short kings. Like, I don't mind talking to somebody 5'9". I don't mind talking to somebody 5'8". 5'7" is where I draw the line, okay? But like 5'8", 5'9", I'm cool with. But every time it's a guy that's tall, like, there's always something wrong with them. Like, the guys that are short are so romantic. But then when you meet, like, a tall guy that's actually cute, which is rare, every time you meet a tall guy that's cute, there's always something wrong with them. And it's like, either they have, like, a squeaky voice, either it's small, and if you know what I mean, you know what I mean, or they're smoked out, or they're just bums, no motion, nothing. Like, there's always something wrong with them. But the short kings, like, I guess because they short, they really be, God knew what he was doing. God knew he couldn't make them tall and fine, so he had to make them short and fine. He had to give it to them. He had to give the short kings, like, the facial features, because the tall guys already had the height. And girls will literally talk to anything that's tall, which is crazy, because some of these tall guys be looking like straight dirt bags. I'm talking about face mush up, like, ugly, bro. And they will still talk to them because they tall. And the tall guys, they always go for, like, the short Spanish girls. And it never fails. They always go for the short Spanish girls. And then y'all wonder why y'all son is 5'7" and can't make the basketball team. But I digress. That's just my rant.
Man. Sounds like guys have a place, right? But you see what she said? It sounds like the shift is happening for her because there's no other choice, because they're going, you shouldn't have said that, right? So you're showing there was no other choice. So is that something we're going to say? It's all welcome. I got to say this. Not with all, but with some actually get it. There's some females out there that do want short kings. How do I know? I'll talk about that later. But let's continue.
Kings, listen. We all like somebody 6 feet and over. We do. But what I've noticed in my dating experience is the niggas that's 5'10" and under that got the most money, that actually have cars and cribs, and that have like a little bit of to them. These tall niggas think that their height carries them. No, it never did. Short niggas automatically feel like people put them in a box, especially women, like they don't want to date them because they're short. So the short niggas work harder. Get you a short king. Short kings all 2026. I never discriminated. I love a 5'6" nigga. I'm only 5'1" anyways.
Yeah, see, now she gets it. She's one, right? Because as a man, like me, myself, I'm 5'7". Don't go for a girl that's taller than you, like 5'10". Then it's like, okay, she belongs with a tall guy, right? Like, what are you expecting? That's not going to happen. But there's females out there that'll go for you. And she's one of them. And there's many out there. But you got to find the ones that are level-headed too. Because a lot of ladies, they're not down to earth. What I mean? They're short and then they want because they want to make their babies tall. But come on now. Get in where you fit in too. Now, when men want females that want short kings, They want females like this.
You're 6'5". Okay, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you. There is a point where a guy is just too tall. Like, logistically, things start to get weird when you're too tall. No offense. I'm 5'3". If I have to jump to kiss you, like, if I need a step stool to kiss you, you're probably a little too tall for my taste.
Now, I had to pause it because a girl like that, a guy's gonna be like, well, you know. Well, yeah, that's what I want. Right? Let me let her finish.
Oh my god, Terry, hi. Also, tell me you are not 6'7".
34% faster.
Shut the front door. You are not 6'7".
Forward to helping you revolutionize.
Oh, you guys, shut up. Oh my god, I just got tricked. What does that mean? I keep seeing it.
Yeah. That's what guys want on their team, right? And a guy getting with a girl like that, of course, you have to vet very heavy and test. And it's wild because with females, sometimes you won't know until a year, maybe 2, maybe 3, right? Then you go, oh, I get it now. I see what the issue is. But before, back in the day, you know, I got caught up for many, many years. It can happen. It happens to the best of us. But there's some ladies that are down to earth, and you'll get lucky if you find one. But a lot of guys, and me myself, I ended up in a situation like this. Check.
Man's height.
0.
0?
I like my short king.
How tall are you?
5'9".
Okay, so what's the shortest you date? And
Shortest would be 5'3".
Oh, good heavens. Yeah, it's happening. No, it's finally happening. It was happening in real life, don't get me wrong. You know, women have always capped about what they actually liked on the internet, but it's finally happening. The great shift is shifting over to the internet. Short Kings, we up this summer.
Short King, Short King.
No, we are up this summer. We got pretty stallions, cause she 5'9". They coming on the internet advocating for us now? What is going on in 2026? Cause they usually quiet about this. They usually don't tell the internet that they be short kings. But now they're being vocal about it? Huh, there must be something in the air.
Treat me right, make me smile. Height don't matter. Short King, Short King.
No, it's not that. It's just, you know, you got to find them. And I'll tell you guys this, right? My son, his mother was what, 5'9", pretty much 5'10", tall. She was a model. Guys, I mean, back in the day, man, your boy. But what it took was confidence, right? I didn't care what Numna said. I was confident, meaning I got what I got because I didn't care who you were. I didn't care if you was 6'7". Of course, when I dated a girl that's 6'7", but yeah, if a girl is 6 feet, yeah, I'm coming at her like, we're coming at her like this. What you talking about? I'm here. What you gonna do? You want to do something? Confidence. You see that smile? She going every time. And that's what they want. They want a guy to talk to them like that. What you looking at? Bah! Smack her right in the butt. She's like, I'm telling you, man. They going. But yeah, no. Guys, no exaggeration. when I get my son, hopefully I can get him this summer. I think I will. Right when I get him this summer, and you guys gonna see. I'm sure you guys can see in the pictures he has with me like 2 years ago. He's towering over me already, and he was what, 15 years old, going on 16. He's now going on 17, 6 something. With that, proof in the pudding.
I'm starting to notice that I had some in there. Girl, hold your neck up. It looked like you was weighing a couple pounds. But I am starting to notice, I feel like all the fine niggas are short. Prove me wrong.
One, and the best relationships I've had were with short, confident men. I will never disregard a man because of his height. I'm trying to tell them in these streets, they don't want to listen to me. Look, listen. Only 14% of the male
Very true.
population in America is over 6 feet.
All right. So I gotta stop it. I have to stop it right there. Right? You know these girls are getting with short guys. So if any man is watching this, and if he's confident, you're not confident, I say go into sales. You're going to be one of the most confident men walking around. And what do I have experience in? Sales. I've been selling since before the new millennium, right? And why can I say that? Because I've been doing it since 1999. It's wild, man, because like when I give guys consultations, right? I show guys why they're not hiring females, some men too, because they can get somebody like me that been selling since 1999, right? And I'll tell you guys, I teach guys and also girls too. I have had one girl book a consultation. I show them even how to hire others to work for them. And they hire them for dollars per hour, and they turn around and make thousands. You're smart enough, millions. And I show that within 10 minutes of my consultation. No exaggeration. I've did this. I've been doing this before I started YouTube. I came out here doing that before I started YouTube. I started YouTube in 2016, right? And I started my YouTube here. So when I talk my garbage and say I was here, it's all facts. I got the dates and timestamps. You can see it all. Oh yeah, he was out here since 2015. He started his channel in 2016. It's all there. Let's continue. But yeah, definitely reach out to me. Book a consultation if you want to make some extra money or you want to do what I did and come on out here to live, right? Take advantage of the opportunity of being overseas. It's definitely worth it. And that's why I tell guys all the time, I paid $350 for 2 homes, not 1 home, 2 homes. And each home has 2 bedrooms upstairs, kitchen, living room, bathroom there to the back, also a salon. Definitely worth it. Book that consultation now.
Only you're going to have to start thinking outside of the box.
Yeah, they do.
I'm not telling you what to do. No, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. Even the ones that got a little grimy on them. She don't have to pay no bills. Baby, she does not have to pay a bill. I'm just saying, you've been digging in that same box for how long? Haven't found a present yet. Not even bubble wrap to enjoy. It's time to think outside of the box. Now, if you're a short king or a nerd watching this, I'm going to give you one critique. Step your wardrobe game up. You're going to have to step out and look like money. Watch, shoes, hat, blazer. You're going to have to be on some grown man sophisticated stuff. And if you get that together, you already have the heart, you already have the finances. Now you just need the style. Try something different. I'm just saying.
This has been happening for the longest time. Like, short guys are not just now winning. Short guys always been winning. I say it in the videos. You guys see me say it. I talk my talk because I walk that walk. I'm not just saying what I say to say it. This is facts. This is all real. I'm not one of those guys that, say, okay, I'm going to go outside. I'm going to go across these waters and then start doing what I'm doing. I've been doing this.
A man is when he has this quiet yet commanding presence and demeanor about himself, and he's not loud or arrogant. He doesn't have to demand respect, but something about his character and the way he carries himself, he commands respect without saying a word. I love that. And I remember this one in particular I dated in my early 20s, young and immature, but we dated, and I remember he had this presence about himself that where I just knew when he come in the room, tighten up. I just knew, Kiki, you're not gonna be talking to that man crazy. You gonna have to watch your tone sometimes with that man. You ain't gonna be arguing, fighting, getting loud, going back and forth, cussing with that man. Not because that's a man and he's so big and scary and he beat on his chest and I'm shrinking and scared. No, but because that's a respectable man. That's an honorable man, and he will leave your ass. He ain't doing that foolishness with you. And I like that. Big dog. There's a big difference in having that demeanor versus having to beat on your chest, be loud, be arrogant, be scary, and demand respect. Because if you got to do all of that, you actually lose my respect. But it's something about that that character of a man that just naturally commands it. You either got it or you don't.
She said it. Nothing else I need to say.
Really? I'm trying to get it. Give me the dang light bulb. You got it? Let me hold you up. Hold me up, baby. Got it? Yeah, I got this. Uh-oh. There we go. Do you got it? Yes. I mean, I am 6 feet tall. Almost had it. There you go. Thank you. Let there be light. Teamwork. Isn't this smack my titty? Oh, shit.
Oh, man. That is exactly what I'm talking about. That man that's really his girl. You guys can tell, right? That was really his girl. He's really doing some things. The proof is in the pudding.
And in the spirit of honesty, I think it's time for me to just admit that I love short kings. You know what I'm saying? They always got a face card on them. They always got a horse on them. I'm a short queen, you know what I'm saying? As long as you're 5'3", 5'4", you are tall enough to ride this ride. Doesn't mean that you will, but you are tall.
Take expression. So you're not going to be a different guy. You're going to leverage the expression in the same way that each person has their own unique style, their own unique way. A woman may do her hair in a certain way, style her shape of her body in a certain way. It's about understanding that your own unique expression has its own audience. And once you learn these skill sets, you're going to be able to speak to women in a way that they're like, where have you been my whole life? And that's what causes chasing. Guys will make video, how to get women to chase you. That's some whack stuff. They're, don't text her back with the same stuff for losers. Right? A woman only chases a man, especially in the way that will actually have it last. Chase, in her mind, she's not chasing you, she's just craving you. She craves more of the authentic expression, that whenever she's around it, she has heights and depths of emotion that she's never felt or doesn't feel anywhere around anyone else. That's called chemistry. It's natural.
Yeah, and you can actually put that feeling in the female, right? With confidence. That's the key. That's the key to where you see that short guy with the tall girl, he was confident. He go on her shirt, messing with her, grab. You saw what he did. Now, she was the cat's meow, but the cat's meow is actually not a problem. I'm telling y'all, it's not a problem. I done got girls before guys wish they can get with energy, right? That's why I even said it before, and I even said it last video, right? I'm not one of those guys that always sat around and waited for things to happen. I created energy. And I understand, I know how it is nowadays. I know it's not the day and age to go around talking to females because they ruined that, right? They ruined that opportunity for themselves. That's the crazy part about it. Like that was a, how can I say it? It was a advantage. If you were a sweet, gentle female, to get a guy to talk to you is an advantage. But now that you females are losing it, what's happening is you have a lot shifting now. And also, they should have been shifting. More should have been shifting because, as the lady showed it, only 14.5% of Americans are over 6 feet. And look at that. And the wild thing is, my son's mother had a baby with me, a short king. Now my son is about 6'1", and he's still growing. He just went from 16. He didn't turn 17 yet. He turned 17. When is that? In September? October? November. Sorry about that. November. So he's still growing. You know, kids grow to like 25. He may be 6'5" when he's done growing.
421. I'm not giving men a free pass for not walking up and initiating a conversation with women, because as women, we like a man who knows how to naturally pursue us, because that's a straight turn on for us as women. We need a man to pursue us. It's in a man's DNA to naturally pursue, so we gonna need that. Now, in reference to you stating that men are leery about walking up to women in situations where it's not like, say, a gala or a networking event, oh no. That's understood. You guys feel comfortable with walking up to us then. But in regular social settings, we're talking like bowling alleys, at the airport, sitting on a plane, going to a lounge, maybe you at a festival, you hanging out with your crew, she out with her crew, whatever the case may be, public social settings, we need the man to walk up to us. We have not, because we ask not. Basic conversation. Women, we love a man who has a great sense of humor. He has confidence. All of that to us, that's complete swag if you got confidence and you're not afraid and you're not timid. That's going to be a necessity for us as women, because it's just, now the places where I know is an absolute no is at the gas pump. As women, we don't want men walking up to us at the service station while we're trying to pump gas. We don't want men walking up to us if we in a mall or a department store or parking lot, just walking up on us at random. That startles us. It makes us afraid. So yeah, those two situations, no, because it's just too much human trafficking going on in the world. But other social settings, we want the man to walk up to us. But sometimes men do get a little timid and they get a little scared or whatever. So then that's when we don't mind. You know, if we need to, ladies, we can walk up and say, hey, my name is. Okay? Ciao.
She said something good. We can walk up and say, hey, my name is. That will be great. That would change the game for so many of you ladies. Walk up and say, hey, my name is. That right there changes the game. It does. But also, not even just that, right? Because a lot of guys won't mind. A lot of guys are scared nowadays. So yes, that would help. But a lot of guys don't mind talking. Look, my man said it right here. Only if she reciprocates the flirtation and says she's open, available with her body language, and she invites the interactions, right? Now, how do you do that? When you twirling your hair, looking at a guy and smiling. If a guy doesn't know those signs, those are the signs that a girl's interested. When she's doing this and giving her everything. I had a homegirl one time who did that with every guy that gave her a compliment. She wasn't my friend too much longer after that. But she was cool though. She was cool, but everything was and playing with her. So no. Get away from me. But yeah, that's how you let a guy know.
See,
you. He's definitely an Aquarius. Yes, he was. And I wanted to take a moment to acknowledge, to continue to give you guys an example of what his soft confidence and leadership with consent looked like, because I want other women to start to learn how to discern and how to recognize this in a man. Okay? So an example of his soft confidence was his audacity. Like, he had the audacity to ask me for my number without flinching. He had the audacity to order the food without like checking to see if it was okay. Now, mind you, this goes back to the leadership with consent. Before he ordered my food for me, we had a full discussion. We went over the menu. I talked about what I liked, what I don't like, what I was kind of feeling, what I was in the mood for. And then when the server came over, he just took it upon himself to say my order for me. He already knew what I wanted to order. He just went ahead and said it for me. That was him taking initiative. That was him being proactive. And there's like just a couple other examples of how he did that throughout the night and in the conversation. You know, when we came to a pause, he didn't immediately rush to fill the space of the pause. I could feel him feeling for me. He was very good at reading my energy and adjusting accordingly. And what I also liked about the soft confidence and the leadership with consent is that he also held space for me to lead, but like that was him leading. Like, part of his leadership style was putting me in a place of leadership and then allowing me to captain the ship. And small things like letting me walk first out the building. Like it's small little subtle things that I'm going to keep contemplating on, and I'll update you more on what I mean by this later. But it's these little subtle, even body language cues that let me know this is a man who is secure and safe within himself. He feels safe with himself. And it's not for me right now to judge whether or not I'm safe with him. I don't have enough data to say that. But what I can see and feel and experience is that this is a man who feels safe with himself. His own emotions are safe with him. And that is just a really, really awesome green flag.
Well, you know, it sounds like she's dating a 50-year-old. Seriously. Because nowadays, I understand what men are going through, right? I don't have a defeated mindset. I don't want someone to watch my videos and think I have a defeated mindset because of the content I make. I don't. It's just I understand how things are happening. I say it all the time. If I was in the West right now and I wasn't married, I would talk to females. I would. That's just how I am. I'm naturally aggressive, right? And I wouldn't change that. Like, I'm not one of those guys that go, oh, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that because this is like that. Like, no, I'm going to try, right? But I say that to say this. When more start to realize and open their minds and change their mind, it's going to help. A lot of guys are going to accept you, right? Men will get in where they fit in. Men want to be loved. So I understand why the great shift is happening. It should be happening. It should have been happening. But it's been happening for the longest. Because these ladies don't care. I said it before. I said this. If anybody's been watching me, I said this like a year ago. It's all about your confidence. All that tall stuff really don't matter. But they all want that. But it really doesn't matter. But yeah, guys, thank y'all for watching. I put a lot of thought into these videos. Be sure to subscribe. Subscribing is free. And also, as I said earlier, I've been doing this, teaching people how to work at home, teaching people how to get others to work for them, also doing it myself for many years. Definitely reach out to me. I'm a wealth of information. Book your consultation today. I could show you how to make thousands. If you're smart enough, you can make millions for $100. I keep it that rate because I want you all to make it. What I give you is facts. I show you within 10 minutes. Oh, you go, oh, I can make so much money doing this. Whoa, this is here? Guys can't believe, like, I got this in my, I can do this. I can hire them. What? It's amazing. But yeah, guys, thank y'all for watching. Peace out. See you next video.
The Iceman is coming!
Winter is here.